How to add a website banner to your blog posts on your Wix website. Hey everyone and welcome, I hope you're all doing great. In this video I'll show you step by step how it works and how to do it very easily. So let's just go ahead and get started. Now obviously you will need to install the Wix blog on your Wix website, otherwise you're not going to be able to adjust this obviously. So once you have your Wix blog on your page and you created at least one blog post, you should be able to do it very easily. So just follow the steps and you should be good to go. First, open up your Wix editor. So you should land on your home page like so. And then from here, you simply just click on the pages section from the top left corner. So once you click on this, you should scroll down to the bottom or until you actually find the blog pages section. And within it, you should be able to find the blog and the post pages. And basically, whatever you adjust in any of them is going to reflect on the rest of them. So if it's for blog posts, whatever you adjust on this page is going to be for the rest of the blog posts, is going to be universal. So just keep that in mind. Now, what I'm going to do is just click on the post page, and this should open up for us a blog post that we have here, and this is the only one that I have. And the first thing that I did, just to make things clear, is that I removed the menu from this page. And if you want to do the same thing, it's very simple. You just go to Pages and Menu and click on Post here. Click on the three dots right next to it. Click on Settings and go to Layout and make it no header and footer. This is pretty much how to remove the menu if you don't want it to be on your blog post. Secondly, we wanted to actually add a banner on top, so it's going to be a very easy thing to do. But before that, I'm actually going to stretch the post because I don't really like the empty spaces on the left and on the right. So I'm just going to click on the post, click on stretch, and stretch it. Now finally, I'm just going to actually add the banner. Adding the banner is a very simple process. You want to go to the top here until you should be able to find add a section. And if it's like me, you can't really find it. You have two different ways to add a section. First, you can scroll to the bottom, click on add section from here, and then just go ahead and click on it and move it up from the arrow on the right side. Or if you don't want to do it this way, you can just simply zoom out by 50% and you should be able to just add a section like that. Okay, so now that we have our empty section here, we can feel free to add a strip to it. So we can actually add our elements on top of that. So just click on add elements from the top left corner and then just click on strip. And then from here, you just add whichever one that you actually want. It is a white background, so I'm just going to use this one. And now we can simply just, let's just drag this up and let's just go ahead and drag the entire section upwards. We don't really want it to be too large here, the actual banner. So I think this should be good enough. And now you can just feel free to go crazy with your banner and add whatever type of elements you actually want to add. So if you want to make a banner with an actual different background image, you can feel free to go for that. If you just want to add some text, you can also feel free to do so. If it's, you actually want to change the entire background for this banner, you simply just go ahead and click on the strip. It should say strip here. And one of the options that should pop up is change background. If you just click on that, you should be able to actually, select an actual background if you want to. In my case, I think I'm just going to leave it as white. I'm not going to really change the background for it, but you can feel free to go for an image and upload your own. Whichever thing you actually want to do here is up to you. Once you're happy with the background image or color, you simply just go ahead and add your elements to it. So we can just go ahead and start by adding some text, for example. Doing so is very simple. You just want to click on add elements from the top left corner and then just go to text and add whichever type of text you actually want to go for. So let's just add heading 3 and make sure it says attach to strip like you see on mine. And once you do this, we can just go ahead and try to increase the size for it like so. until it hits the lines here, the dotted lines on the left and on the right side. This is because, you know, if you want to actually centralize it, it's going to be in the actual center. It's not going to be a little bit off and stuff like that. And also, when we want to add some more text, it's not going to overlap. It's going to be right next to each other. So yeah, now we can just feel free to change the text itself. So we can just do, this is a test banner text. There you go. And then what we can do is just go ahead and centralize this like that. And obviously you can play around with the colors of the text and stuff like that. All of these formatting options, you should be aware of them already, so you can just feel free to change it to your liking. I'm just going to drag this up a little bit, and let's just make some space here. And then you can feel free to add many different things. So let's just make sure the strip is going to be matching with the section like that. Okay, so you can just click on add elements, and again, like I said, you can just feel free to add whatever you actually want to add here. So if it's a button, you can just go to buttons and add them in here. If it's an image, you can also feel free to just upload an image and even make it a clickable if you want to. So we can just do that for the sake of this video. We can just upload from computer. Let's just add this one for the sake of it, or let's just use this one so it's a little bit faster. Click on add to page. And obviously you just want to make sure it says attach to strip, but let's just go ahead and make it a little bit smaller like that, and attach to strip. And then we can just go ahead and click on it and make it clickable by clicking on the link option. And you can just, you know, make it open up a new page. We can make it open up a web address like google.com. Let's just go for that and click on done. And obviously, you know, it's not looking good for me, but you can just go ahead and really change it to be whatever you want it to be. So if it's a button, if it's you get the idea. So just go ahead and add your elements and all of these things, and you should have a banner now to your blog posts for your Wix website. So this is pretty much all for this video. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful and informative, and thanks for watching.